everyone, I'm Kate Andrews, and here's a look at what is going on this week in the news. When we begin from the Vatican, Pope Francis's liturgical schedule for March has been released. On March 4th, he will celebrate a penitential liturgy in St. Peter's Basilica. From the 6th to the 11th, he will go on a Lenten retreat with the officials of the Roman Curia. After he returns, he will hold a consistory for several causes of canonization and celebrate Palm Sunday Mass in St. Peter's Square. There will also be Holy Thursday Chrism Mass, a Good Friday afternoon liturgy, and nighttime Way of the Cross. The location of the Holy Thursday Mass of the Lord's Supper will be announced at a later date. The Easter Vigil will be held in St. Peter's Basilica, and the next morning, Pope Francis will celebrate Easter morning Mass in St. Peter's Square before giving the papal blessing Urbe et Orbe, or to the city and the world. In news from Rome on Friday, Pope Francis spent 2 hours with a group of young adults at a Catholic-run drug rehabilitation center. Rome Reports has more.
Papa Francesco, venite a salutarlo.
On Friday afternoon, the Pope visited this drug rehabilitation center by surprise. And look how he was received. After condemning drug trafficking and requesting that it not be fought by supplying soft drugs, the Pope wanted to personally embrace those struggling to get clean. They belong to the Don Mario Picchi Italian Center of Solidarity. Some showed the Pope photos of their family and children, while others told him their story.
Sono soddisfatissimo di avermi stretta la mano, di averlo baciato, perché per me torna a ripetere, si chiama come me, si chiama Francesca, io mi chiamo come lei.
They prayed together and the Pope blessed them. He gave them an icon of Our Lady of Lujan with many faces on it and told them that life is an encounter with the faces of others. They took a photo together and carried out one of Pope Francis's dreams, to eat pizza in peace. This visit is one of the surprise gestures of charity that the Pope is making during the Jubilee. They are works of mercy with a strong human message.
In news from around the world, the spokesman for the Southern African Catholic Bishops' Conference is blaming the violence and vandalism happening at South African universities on inequality in the country. Archbishop William Slattery of Pretoria said that at least 4 university campuses have been turned into battlegrounds. Northwest University in Mafeking had to be shut down indefinitely after students burned an administration compound February 24th. At the University of Pretoria, protesters are demanding to be taught in languages other than Afrikaans, which they identify with apartheid. Archbishop Slattery said the objection to being taught in Afrikaans has a lot to do with a feeling among South Africans that their languages are being pushed aside. South African President Jacob Zuma condemned the violence. Last year, after nationwide marches, Zuma agreed to student demands not to increase fees in 2016. He said that the government would spend more to help poor students meet the cost of higher education. And finally in the news, last month we reported that a book of questions from children addressed to Pope Francis will be released March 1st. Recently, some of the children involved in the project visited the Vatican and met with His Holiness, and they had a few more questions for him. Rome Reports has this inside look.
Buonasera.
Just look at the warm welcome the Pope has received. They are the authors of the tender and funny book titled Dear Pope Francis. These children are from various parts of the world and have asked the Pope a series of questions, which he has answered. Pope Francis wanted to see them personally, and they took the liberty in asking some new questions.
Is it hard being a pope?
Es fácil y es difícil,
It's easy and it's hard,
como la vida de cualquier persona.
like the life of any person.
Es fácil porque tenés mucha gente que te ayuda.
It's easy because you have many people who help you.
Por ejemplo, ustedes me están ayudando a mí ahora,
For example, all of you who are helping me right now,
porque mi corazón está más feliz y voy a poder trabajar mejor y hacer mejores cosas.
because my heart is becoming filled with happiness and I will be able to work harder and to do more things.
Y hay momentos difíciles porque las dificultades en todos los trabajos existen.
And there are hard moments because difficulties in every job exist.
The children asked him about his age and what it was like to be the Pope, and Pope Francis responded by saying that what he enjoys the most is to be close to people.
ognuno ti insegna qualcosa della vita e ti fa vivere la vita. E si fa il rapporto con la gente. Yo siempre que estoy con la gente aprendo algo.
After the book interview with Andrea Tornelli, the Pope published this other book with questions asked by children from various
Del
countries.
Hijo y del Espíritu Santo descienda sobre ustedes y permanezca para siempre. Amén. Y muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
Grazie Santo Padre.
Those lucky kids. Well, that's going to do it for news. I'm Kate Andrews. You can keep up to date on Catholic news throughout the week with Catholic Newsbreak right here on the Catholic TV Network.